following is a presentation of Yankton Baseball on KYNT, your home team for Yankton Athletics. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Hy-Vee, Dakota Beverage, The Boathouse, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Triple Time Rudy's, the UPS Store, First Dakota National Bank, Yankton Medical Clinic, FNBO, Avera, Olson's Pest Technicians, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, First Chiropractic Centers, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Dole Distributing, Missouri River Associates, Vision Real Estate, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, MT&RC Smith Insurance, and Vision Care Associates. Now we go live to the field for Yankton Baseball on KYNT.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Rapid City, South Dakota. It's the Class A Senior Legion Baseball State Tournament, and Yankton Post 12 enters as the number 3 seed in this year's event. Should be a great game today, the opening game of Yankton's state tournament quest. They'll take on Rapid City Post 320 here, one of two Rapid City teams represented in the state tournament. Obviously, the host, Rapid City Post 22, they'll play in the nightcap tonight. They'll play the last game of the day. But Rapid City Post 320 coming in, they are the number 6 seed in this year's tournament. This is your Hy-Vee pregame show. Before we get to rolling too far here, Hy-Vee, there's a helpful smile in every aisle. I am live from your broadcast booth, courtesy of the Fairfield Inn & Suites and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. I want to talk about the fans of the game right away here. There are already quite a few Yankton fans in the stands. It's a 5+ hour trip, depending on how fast you drive and how many cops you see on I-90, but a lot of Yankton fans have made that trip so far today, and I expect them throughout the week, no matter how long Yankton's week goes. This is a double elimination tournament, so potential for only a 2-day trip out west, or this can run all the way through Championship Saturday, depending on how Post 12 plays. But you're fans of the game, courtesy of Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you are traveling to a home or an away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're at 1606 Broadway Avenue. That's where we fueled up the KYNT fleet before heading over here to Fitzgerald Stadium in Rapid City. It is a beautiful venue here. Get the Black Hills obviously in the background, providing a great backdrop, and all seat backs. There's no traditional bleachers here. It very much feels like a minor league baseball stadium. I love Riverside Field. This one gives it a run for its money. Those are two beautiful ballparks between Yankton here and then in Rapid City, but I digress. We're going to take our first break of your Hy-Vee pregame show. When we return, we'll have your matchup breakdown here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We'll talk about Yankton's regular season matchup with Post 320. These two teams met only one time in the regular season. It was just over a month ago here in Rapid City, but just across the parking lot over at Pete Lean Stadium, just nearby. We'll talk about that in 3 minutes. This is Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
Your days are busy. Drop-offs, meetings, practice, and then, somehow, make a healthy dinner. Skip the grocery run and let Hy-Vee help. With Hy-Vee online shopping, you can order your groceries in minutes, choose pickup or delivery, and get back to what matters most. Fresh groceries, great deals, and one less thing on your to-do list. Download the Hy-Vee app or shop online at Hy-Vee.com today. Hy-Vee, making lives easier, healthier, and happier.
Ready to build your next project, but can't get anyone to show up or even give you a quote? Call John Kopp, owner of Kopp Building Innovations. He will show up and he will make sure you are happy with your project. Trust in Kopp Building Innovations. KBI is an authorized WIC builder offering custom solutions. Whether you need a residential garage, an agricultural pole barn, or a commercial building, we will work with you. For more information or to get a quote, visit koppbuildings.com.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Sunglasses are an important necessity to protect your eyes, reduce strain, and minimize the glare of the sun's bright light. They also prevent the risk of eye diseases. At Vision Care, we help you find the right lens type and a stylish sunglass frame that fits your face so that they're comfortable.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
At the Bar is Yankton's place to watch the game, any day. With TVs throughout, cold beverages to beat the heat, and a friendly atmosphere that feels like home. Whether you're meeting friends, catching up after work, or cheering on your team, you'll find good company and a seat waiting for you at the bar. Open every day, you'll always find a familiar face, and there's always something worth watching. You can watch the game anywhere, but the real fans gather at the bar in downtown Yankton.
Life happens on the road. A rock cracks your windshield, your car slides on ice and hits someone, or someone runs a stop sign and hits you. Hi, I'm Whitney Devine with Midwest Insurance. When things go wrong, you should have an insurance company you can rely on. Travis and I offer auto coverage that keeps you moving forward without the stress. Real protection, real support, real people who pick up the phone. Call us for an appointment, because when life happens, we've got you covered.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's time for your matchup breakdown, taking a look at your two teams today. Yankton Post 12 and Rapid City Post 320. Let's start with how they got here in their first-round playoff matchups. Yankton swept Aberdeen in their best-of-3 series, winning Game 1 10-0 and Game 2 8-1. So they earned their spot here in the state tournament. Rapid City Post 320 also a sweep. They defeated Mitchell 13-4 in Game 1, and then a close Game 2, but the Stars were able to edge out Mitchell 6-5 in that second game. The only low seed to make this year's state tournament was Watertown. They won the 10-7 matchup over Pier Post 8, so keep an eye on that as well. And there were only two first-round playoff series that went to 3 games. So a lot of these teams coming in with similar roads to the state tournament. Talked about it already, but these two teams met once during the regular season. It was just over a month ago right here in Rapid City. So we take a look back to the 24th of June. It was a Wednesday night here in Rapid. Yankton won 7-1 that day. For Yankton Post 12, Sam Goki stood out as per the rules for Yankton. 3 for 4 with a pair of runs and 2 runs driven in. Tate Bestie also ended the day 2 for 4 with a run scored. Beck Reichen threw the complete game on the mound. Gave up 5 hits, just 1 run. It was earned. Had 7 strikeouts and 90 pitches. As for Post 320, they were held to 5 hits as a team. 1 each for Wald, Sales, Meloff, Lockhart, and Witt. So those are your stats from the last time these two teams met back in June, just over a month ago. A lot of things have changed, but a lot of things have also stayed the same in the last month for these two teams. It will not be the same pitcher on the mound for Yankton here for this meeting between them and Rapid City Post 320. Sam Goki will be getting the start on the mound to kick things off for this year's Class A state tournament. You know what? We'll actually just go over your starting lineups right now. I got them in front of me. They're courtesy of First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. We'll start with the high seed on the scoreboard in Yankton Post 12. They will have the third base dugout here tonight, but batting leadoff and playing shortstop will be Beck Reichen. Batting second, the pitcher Sam Goki. Batting third, the right fielder Easton Fieser. Batting fourth at first base is Simon at second base is Simon Kampshoff. Behind the plate, batting fifth is Gavin Johnson. Liam Villanueva will bat sixth and play first. Tate Bestie's out in center, batting seventh. Brennan Gilmore will bat eighth, playing left field. And Jackson Kudera will bat ninth, and he will play third base today. Available off the bench for Yankton, Carter Boomsma, Isaac Sirk, Christian Weir, Will Sager, Boston Frick, Caden Hunoff, Chase Cooley, Ryan Turner, and Cash Llewellyn. Looking at the lineup for Rapid City, and I gotta move into the shade real quick here so I can see this. The glare getting in my way. Noah Wald will bat lead off. He'll be followed by Aiden Burrell, Tegan Sales, Max Speed, Colton Melhoff, Ben Hassett, Anders Lockhart, Colby Witt, Owen Harrison, and Burke Eschemeyer. That'll be your lineup today for these two teams as we are about 20 minutes away from first pitch here at Riverside. Excuse me, so used to being at Riverside Field. Here in Rapid City at Fitzgerald Stadium. That's your starting lineups, courtesy of First Chiropractic Center, making life better, one adjustment at a time. We're going to go to break. When we come back in 3 minutes, we're talking about your Stats in Focus season stats for Yankton Post 12 and, if available, Rapid City Post 320. That's coming up in 3 minutes. This is Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
The Boathouse is for everyone. They have axe throwing, sports simulators, skee ball, shuffleboard, and darts, plus awesome drinks with lots of cold craft beers, seltzers, wines, and great non-alcoholic options. Try their burgers, pizza, wings, fish, chicken strips, and more. Check out trivia on Tuesdays, free axe throwing tournaments on Wednesdays, and live music on Fridays. Head to the Boathouse in downtown Yankton. Life is better at the Boathouse.
Being wiser means peace of mind, especially when it comes to your home's comfort. Today's heating and cooling systems are advanced with technology designed to work smarter. Peace of mind means knowing the company you call understands that technology and has the experience to get it right. For nearly 80 years, Kaiser Heating and Cooling has been trusted with knowledgeable technicians and a commitment to doing the job right. So be the wiser and go with Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free at Explorers Credit Union. You're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
There's a difference when a convenience store is locally owned, and you feel it the moment you stop at Triple Time Rudy's. You'll get great quality fuel to keep you on the move, plus local and regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner Lockers. It's the kind of place that's convenient and connected to your community. Conveniently located at 17th and Broadway, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling your community.
A local business owner came into the UPS store with a large shipment of products for his online store. While they packed everything securely, he asked if they could also handle the international shipping. The answer? Of course they can. For over 9 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping business owners with both their printing and shipping needs. Whether you're sending a package across town or across the globe, they've got you covered. So stop by the UPS store in Yankton and ask about them about their shipping services or current print specials.
Welcome back here on KYNT 102.1 FM AM 1450. Brayden Butler here on the call for you today for Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball on a hot July afternoon out here in Rapid City. That's across the board right now in the state of South Dakota. It's been very hot. We had a heat index back in Yankton this past weekend of 120, I read online. Not that warm. I don't think we'd be playing baseball if it was that warm for health concerns, but I do digress there. Let's go to your stats in focus here. They're courtesy of Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. They're located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton, or over the phone at 665-2020. We'll start out with the Post 320 Stars here out of Rapid City. They got two guys hitting over 400 on the year, and you're going to have to keep an eye on them, Aiden Bird and Tegan Sales. We'll start with Bird. He's hitting .454 with a .625 OBP, a 1.333 OPS. He's got 9 doubles, 6 triples, 4 home runs, 48 RBI, 53 runs scored, 52 walks drawn. Tegan Sales also hitting really well. We'll mention him. Also hitting over 400 at .405, a 1.049 OPS for him. 54 runs driven in and 61 runs scored. But the power bat in this lineup is a man that's not been mentioned yet, Max Speed. Great name. That's a great athlete name. .365 batting average, a 1.261 OPS. But ladies and gentlemen, 13 home runs credited to him on the season. A team high in obviously home runs, but also in RBIs with 62. Second most runs scored on the team at 53. He's also got 16 doubles and 3 triples. He mashes the baseball. The only real knock against him, he leads the team in strikeouts, but even that's not too many strikeouts for Max Speed. He's going to be a guy to watch today for Post 320. Now looking across the way to Yankton Post 12, the usual suspects at the top of their stat sheet. Start with Sam Goki, a .368 batting average for him, a .448.2 on-base percentage, a .955 OPS. He's got 2 home runs, 33 RBIs, which is a team high, and 30 runs scored, which is tied for the team high with Easton Fieser, who's got a .322 batting average, a .932 OPS, 37 hits, 8 doubles, 4 triples, 2 home runs for Fieser. Sam Goki's going to get the start on the mound. Here are his season stats. 42 innings pitched across 8 games, including 6 starts, 3-2 record in the win-loss column. He's given up only 4 earned runs, 35 strikeouts to just 7 walks, an ERA of .667, a whip of .762, and a batting average against of 168. A dominant player on the mound in Sam Goki. Keep an eye on Beck Reichen, too. At some point, we will see Beck Reichen on the mound. He is the team leader in all the pitching stats, basically. 43 innings pitched for him. Only 1 earned run allowed, 40 strikeouts, a 1.63 ERA, an 8.84 whip, batting average against of 188. Also a dominant pitcher on the mound. But Sam Goki will be your starter today. Those are your stats in focus, courtesy of Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. They're announcing starters right now for both these teams, and we're still about 14 minutes from first pitch. And I believe they only do national anthem before the first game of the day. So we might be getting rolling a couple minutes early here from Fitzgerald Stadium. So we're going to take a quick break, come back in 3 minutes, and keep things rolling here on your Hy-Vee pregame show as Yankton Post 12 gets ready to take on Rapid City Post 320. Back in 3 minutes, KYNT, KYN-TV.
At Masada, we believe in giving back to the communities that have helped us grow. That's why we're proud to support local schools, youth programs, community events, and organizations throughout the region. We don't just work here, we live here, raise our families here, and invest here. Be part of something bigger, built on community, powered by people. Apply today at masadainc.com/careers.
Masada Manufacturing, unlock your future and rock with us.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Life doesn't slow down for injuries, and neither should your care. With Yankton Medical Clinic Orthopedic Walk-In Care, you can be seen quickly, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. No referrals, no long waits, just experienced, highly trained surgeons ready to help you heal and get back to what you love. And because we live right here in Yankton, your care stays close to home. I'm Dr. Jeremy Kudera, orthopedic surgeon with Yankton Medical Clinic. I'm proud to call Yankton home. We're your orthopedic team, and we're here for you.
As a business owner, you want a bank that understands where you want to take your business and how to enhance your ability to take it there. F&BO Free Business Checking offers that flexibility and convenience so you can manage and grow your business. Unlimited transactions, free online banking and bill pay, mobile deposits and alerts, and no minimum balance, no maintenance fees, and no returned items fees. F&BO Free Business Checking, simplicity and essential solutions for businesses big and small. Member FDIC.
In Yankton, community means everything, and at Wilson Trailer, it's the heart of what they do. They're more than manufacturers, they're your neighbors. From sponsoring the Bucks and Gazelles to supporting the next generation of farmers and builders, they're proud to give back to the place they call home. For over a century, Wilson Trailer has stood strong, steady, and rooted in community. Because when Yankton thrives, we all move forward. Wilson Trailer in Yankton. Learn more at wilsontrailer.com.
Whether you're getting close to retirement or already there, the goal isn't just a plan. It's helping you feel more informed and organized across your financial life. I'm Adam Walter with North Rock. At North Rock, we take a personal office approach, helping coordinate investment strategy, tax planning, insurance, and estate consideration. It's not just about managing money. It's about helping you make decisions across everything that matters. If you're looking for a more connected, relationship-driven approach to your finances, let's start a conversation. Search Adam Walter with North Rock or visit northrockvantage.com.
North Rock Partners LLC is an investment advisor registered with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Registration does not imply a certain level of skill or training.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. They are announcing the starting lineups right now here at Fitzgerald Stadium. Let's take a look at the tournament so far. 2 games have been completed today. This is your standings review from Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Contact your local State Farm Insurance agent, Rhonda Westland, to ensure you have the best coverage at the best price for your home, auto, or life insurance. In game 1 of the day, it was an 8-0 shutout. Post 15 West out of Sioux Falls defeated Harrisburg Gold, post 45. West had 12 hits to Harrisburg's 2. Big day on the mound. Getting the start was Voss for West. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, 7 strikeouts. Boyd comes in for the final 2 innings, gets 4 strikeouts across his 6 outs earned. In the second game of the day, it was a coast-to-coast performance on the mound for Nolan Krogman. 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 9 strikeouts for him. Fantastic player for post 74 for Brookings. And that's how they won 3-0. They are taking their hats off, so we are going to do the national anthem before the game here. So we're going to go back to break real quick. We'll come back after the national anthem here on KYNT and KYN TV. Back after this.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into the mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill in Yankton. With a menu that's flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite spot for food, friends, and sports. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Need custom clothing for your team, fundraiser, business, or event? Let JJ Benji's make it easy. Forget about taking orders, collecting money, and handing out shirts yourself. JJ Benji's handles everything for you. They create a custom online store with the merchandise you want to offer. Items are ordered and paid for online, and JJ Benji's ships the items directly to them. All you have to do is share the link or QR code. That's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton to learn more about it.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at Mount Marty
mountmarty.edu.
The warmer months can be wonderful times that allow for plenty of fun outdoors. However, while you may be enjoying the outside time, pests and insects may be trying to find their way inside. Eliminating a pest infestation and ensuring they don't return can be tough to do on your own, but with Olson's Pest Technicians by your side, you can rest assured you're fully protected. Locally owned and operated since 1966, Olson's Pest Technicians provides reliable pest control services to residential and commercial properties. Visit 800KILBugs.com.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. Let's speed run a couple of things in your pregame show as Sam Goki's already warming up on the mound for Yankton. Your keys to the game from Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Play smart, play disciplined, and play together out there for Yankton Post 12. They are at their best when they are clean in the field. They are at their best when they are using their head wisely on the base paths to cause that havoc. That's what Yankton needs to do today. Key player of the game from Missouri River Associates. Their office is local. They know your name, and your home, auto, and family are important to them. That's going to be the man on the mound in Sam Goki. Flash you back to last season. It wasn't Goki on the mound, but Yankton did drop the opening game of last year's state tournament. They were able to battle back and come out as the runner-up. Earned them a spot in the Central Plains Regional as well. But Sam Goki and his performance on the mound is going to be crucial today for starting out on the right foot for Yankton Post 12. Your first pitch courtesy of the Boathouse in Yankton. They offer axe throwing, mini bowling, darts, and pool, plus awesome food and drinks and plenty of TVs to watch all sports. Gilmore in left, Bestie in center, Fieser in right, Kudera at third, Reichen at short, Kampshoff at second, Villanueva at first, Goki on the mound, and Johnson behind the plate to complete your battery. That's how Post 12 lines up here today.
Off the top of the first for Rapid City.
3:56, potentially 3:57, depending if the clock flips, will be your first pitch time. Goki winds up, wheels and deals home. He's immediately forced into a ground ball left side of the infield. Reichen, it's stuck awkwardly in the back of his glove. He wasn't able to make a throw. I think his glove broke on that one. It was a hard hit ball to get things rolling and almost went literally through the glove of Beck Reichen. A no-out runner on first. How things get started as Wald was able to hustle over to the first base bag. And here's one of the guys we talked about. This 2, 3, 4 in the lineup are three guys who are all very dangerous in different ways. It starts with Aiden Bird here for Rapid City Post 320. Batting out of the left-handed batter's box. Goki throws over to first base. Not there in time. As the wind picking up here. I am out on the concourse here at Fitzgerald Stadium, so braving the elements, which right now is just sunlight and a bit of a breeze, but not complaining too much about the wind right now. There's a strike one on the first pitch of the at-bat to Bird. Just the second pitch of the game for Goki. It's a first pitch ground ball left side of the infield to get things rolling for Wald. Tegan Sales on deck, max speed in the hole. That's the 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. We talked about all three of those hitters in our stat recap before this one. Another throw over to first, not there in time for Goki. Keeping the runner honest at the first base bag. At pitch misses the zone. First ball of the at-bat, 1-1 count here to the lefty Bird. Power hitter with the last name Bird. MLB fans of the late 2000s, early 2010s might flash back to Marlon Bird, former Cub, as this one is fouled past the light tower and out of the stadium here down the right field line. One-two count here to Bird. Goki looking for his first out of the inning. That was ruled a hit to the left side of the infield as well. Another throw over to first. Third time this at-bat they've tried to pick off the runner at first, but Wald staying close to the bag. Gotta feel that's in the scouting report. They're worried about his speed at first. This one chopped foul. Look out in the third base dugout there as a lot of Post 12 players out on the railing. These are the in-ground dugouts here, much like you'd see any major league and minor league ballpark. Here's another 1-2, slapped right side of the infield, past Villanueva for a base hit. Fieser comes up with it in right field, but back-to-back singles for Post 320, and Rapid City starting to get things rolling early. And up to the plate now steps Tegan Sales. He'd love to bring that run home for second or potentially load the bases for the man who's got 13 home runs in his back pocket who waits in the on-deck circle.
Number 3, Tegan Sales.
Sales in the right-handed batter's box. Plays pretty far back in the box here. Yankton hoping for a double play ball. Sales hoping for, well, a double. Goki fakes the throw to second to keep Wald close. Fouled back by Sales over everybody's head now to play. That one's over the concourse behind home plate.
All foul balls hit during the tournament to the ticket booth. You receive a $1 reward, and that's thanks to Veterans Plumbing.
Goki gets the call from his catcher, Johnson. comes set on the mound. Wald leads off a second. Bird off a first. Fires home. Half swing. Didn't go around. It's ball 2. Check that. Ball 1. It was a foul ball just a few moments ago. Goki with the 1-1 pitch. This one up down the right field line, and that one's going to get out of play. Much more narrow in the foul territory than you see at Riverside Field. We talk often at a home broadcast for Yankton baseball how there's a lot of space to run into in foul territory. There's not here. You maybe got 10 to 15 feet of foul territory before you're at the outfield or the fence for out of play. This one sent into center field. Bestie switches his hips, ranges back, gets it out in center, and a quick throw in from Bestie keeps the lead runner at second base. Goki forces the first out of the inning. Big catch out in center field for Tate Bestie. That one retires Tegan Sales, but brings max speed to the plate. Hitting a few ticks under 400 on the season. Got a team high 13 home runs for post 320. And as Run DMX plays here in the stadium, it is tricky to get around max speed. First pitch from Goki, and speed sends this one into right field. Feeser trying to work his way underneath of it in foul territory. He gloves it for the out. Second out of the inning. Runner tagging from second, heads to third. So runners at the corners on the fly out to right field from speed. Bird stays at first. Wald now at third. That's going to bring Colton Melhoff to the plate. Hassett now into the on-deck circle with Lockhart in the hole for post 320. No guarantee we see either of them. As after back-to-back hits to start things off, Goki trying to work out of the jam. His outfielders have helped him out between Tate Bestie and Easton Feeser here in the top of inning number 1. This one sent to the outfield again. Bestie not going to get to this one. It's down in left center for a base knock. One run's going to score. They're going to send Bird around third from first base as well. It's going to be a 2 RBI triple for Rapid City post 320. The ball went out of play. Are they going to send him home? So the ball on the throw to third. The runner was safe at third in Melhoff. 2 runs have already scored, but then the run goes into the dugout. Are they going to send the run home from third as the ball went out of play? It would be an unorthodox home run. I'll give it to him in my stat sheet. But Rapid City post 320 currently leads 2-0. Back-to-back singles and then that long triple to left center field. There's a lot of space in the outfield. It's 393 to center field. And they're going to send Melhoff home. 3 runs come across home plate already here on the top of the first for post 320.
Part of the dugout, the runner is awarded home on an error.
The official ruling is since it went into the dugout, the runner is awarded home on the error. So not technically a home run, but it works all the same. 3 runs come across on a deep drive to left center from Melhoff. Goki trying to fight back here, down 3-0 right out of the gate. First pitch misses the zone for ball 1 here. This is Hassett at the plate now. Battles back for a 1-1 count now from Goki. And in his full windup for the first time in a while here in the first inning. That one misses the zone as well. 2-1 count now from Goki. There's another strike, though. Make it 2-2. That one can't find a home. 3-2 count now from Goki. This one slapped into right field. Feeser working his way near it, near the warning track, gloved with the left hand. Damage done, but the bleeding is stopped by Sam Goki. 3 runs come across home plate for post 320. Yankton's got to battle back now here in the bottom of inning number 1. Still plenty of time to do it, but they trail 3-0 after the top of the first. We're back in 1 minute here on KYNT, KYN-TV. This inning break courtesy of Avera.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury,
check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
We're in eerily similar territory to what Yankton had to face last year. It was a couple runs early on in the opening game of the tournament last season against Harrisburg. Harrisburg went on to win that game 8-0. Yankton wasn't able to respond to an early rally from post 45 last season, which put them behind the 8 ball for the whole tournament, but they were able to battle back. Yankton wants to avoid that this year, and the best way to start is by answering that first inning stretch from Rapid City post 320. 3 runs come across. It was back-to-back singles to start things off for Wald and Bird. Melhoff was able to bring them both home on a 2 RBI triple to left center field, and then an error on the throw in. The ball goes into the dugout, and they wave the runner home from third on that error. So that's how all 3 runs came across in the top of the first inning for post 320. Beck Reichen trying to get things going early as he will take ball 1 in his first trip to the plate today for post 12, excuse me. This one sent into right field, gets past the outstretched glove of the second baseman. A leadoff single for Beck Reichen puts a runner on for post 12. Sam Goki now coming to the plate now. He bats second, Easton Feeser third. Simon Kamshoff waits in the hole, He is the cleanup man today. And the catcher and pitcher already having a conversation here for post 320. Eschmeyer on the mound, Witt behind the plate. How they line up in the field for 320, Melhoff in left, Hassett in center, Bird in right, Sales at third, Wald at short, Jansen at second, Speed at first, Eschmeyer on the mound, Witt behind the plate, as we already mentioned. Eschmeyer, a right-handed thrower, wearing the number 23 on his back. Red jerseys, white sleeves, white numbers for post 320 as the throw over to first not there in time. Beck Reichen slides back in safely on the pickoff attempt. White jerseys with red numbers and letters and red trim for post 12. That one misses the zone. First pitch to Goki for ball 1. If you're listening back in Yankton, 5:08 p.m. your time. It's 4:08 over here in Rapid City. Bottom of inning number 1. Yankton trails 3-0 to post 320. Goki pops this one up, but out of play. 1-1 count now to Goki from Eschmeyer. Eschmeyer works quickly out of the stretch. Another foul ball back over everybody's heads and out of play. I am positioned down the first base line here. I'm behind the first base dugout basically on the concourse. Do not have a good look at the strike zone, so as honestly it should be. Call is in the hands of the official behind the plate, and the umpire says that one misses the zone for ball 2. It's a 2-2 count to Sam Goki now. Yankton would love to have a pair of runners on with Easton Fieser coming to the plate. And Goki got caught swinging at that one, went fishing in the dark a little bit, and he is out on the punch out. Reichen able to hustle back to first base. They try to back pick on the punch out as well. So one down in the inning as Goki is retired and brings up the big hitting left-hander, Easton Fieser, playing out in right field today.
Number 5, Easton Fieser.
Fieser bats left, he throws right. You see him out there with a left hand, with a glove on his left hand when he's out in the field. That one near the toe tops for ball 1. Yankton finds themselves behind 3-0, bottom of inning number 1. Still plenty of baseball to play as Fieser sends this one down the left field line, but that is going to hook foul. Fieser put a decent ride into that one, but pushed it a little too far for the lefty. 1-1 count now as he walks back to get his bat. Wind is blowing across the field slightly. I'd say from, I don't want to say in from left field, but maybe from the left field foul pole to about halfway down the right field line. That's the direction. There's a situation down on the field. The umpire. Runner takes off for second. Reichen slides in safely at second base, able to beat the throw. Stolen base for Becker Reichen puts him in scoring position. Count now 1-2 for Easton Fieser. But there's a situation on the field where Yankton and post 320, they both wear red hats, and first base coach Trey Creer was hanging out near the Rapid City post 320 dugout, and the home plate umpire was saying the coach had to get back in the dugout. It's like, well, it's the first base coach. He's supposed to be out there. All's well that ends okay as Eschmeyer fires home. Fieser gets underneath this one, loops it out to right field. It will be gloved out in right. Reichen tagging from second, heading to third. Bird on the throw in, cut off by the shortstop. So Reichen, after a leadoff single, is able to move station to station on a stolen base and then a fly out to right field. But now 2 down in the inning. Simon Kampschoff will come to the plate now, and the ball's still alive as Reichen was leading off of third base, and he was looked back to the bag there. Almost disaster for post 12, but
now batting second baseman number 10, Simon Kampschoff.
Simon Kampschoff, not quite a junior yet at Yankton High School. He's got about 3 more weeks before you can call him that, but he's been a fantastic young player for post 12. He takes strike 1. Not many times you see a guy who just finished his sophomore year of high school a few months ago being the cleanup hitter for a team in the Legion level, but he's got the numbers and the ability to back it up. That one misses the zone for a ball. It's a 1-1 count now to Kampschoff. Here's the 1-1 from Eschmeyer. Near the eyes of Kampschoff for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Kampschoff underneath that one, fouls it off. Gavin Johnson waits in the on-deck circle, does have his leg guards on with 2 outs in the inning, but he'll shed those pretty quickly if he needs to come to the plate for post 12. The 2-2, high again, and they're going to look Reichen back to the third base bag. Reichen's been getting a decent secondary lead there over at third base. Yankton likes to be aggressive. Post 320 knows that. It's on the scouting report. Full count now with 2 outs, so Reichen will be moving. Oh, no, and there's no net from third base. No, he wouldn't be, but it won't matter in the end. A swinging strike 3 Eschmeyer able to get out of the inning, strands the runner at third. No runs come across, just one hit, no errors. Yankton trails 3-0 as we head to the top of inning number 2. This is Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV. We're back in 1 minute after this inning break from Avera.
At H&H Roofing, we don't just fix roofs, we protect families. We're family-owned, locally operated, and dedicated to keeping our community safe and dry. Every nail, every shingle, every handshake, it all matters to us. From repairs to full roof replacements, we treat every home like it's our own. Because when your home is secure, we feel secure. For honest work and dependable results, trust the local team that cares. Call H&H Roofing in Yankton today. We've got you covered.
The Sherco exclusive SureLink wireless remote system features the most advanced industrial Bluetooth technology and best-in-class express operation. Operate any Sherco electric product with the SureLink Pro and EZR remotes or with your smartphone using the SureLink app. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton Post 12 trails Rapid City Post 320 3-0 after the full first inning. It was a pair of singles from the 1 and 2 hitters, and Wald and Bird for Post 320, and then Melhoff came up, drove one out to left center field, put both of them across home plate, and then an error on the throw into third went into the dugout and brought Melhoff home as well. So 3-0, that's how we got here. Sam Goki ahead in the count here to the leadoff man on the top of the second. This one popped up, shallow right field. Feeser tracking in on it. He will slide to his left and glove it for out number 1. That was Lockhart at the plate for out number 1.
Catcher number 4, Colby Witt.
That'll bring up the catcher now, Colby Witt. The 8 hitter in the lineup. Jansen waits in the on-deck circle, the second baseman, and then it's back to the top of the order. And Witt sends this one out to right field. Feeser's been busy out there in right. He gloves it again. Second time he's been called into action this half inning. I think it's the third out he's contributed to already. And the first 5 outs for Yankton.
Second baseman number 14, Adam Jansen.
Adam Jansen in the right-handed batter's box. Takes strike 1 from Goki. Goki, this time fouled off by Jansen, so a quick 0-2 count. Much more of what Yankton wanted to see out there in the field here so far in the second inning. 1 strike away from going 1-2-3 is Sam Goki. Leaves that one outside the zone for a ball. 1-2 count now. Goki winds up, deals again, half swing. Did he go around? First base umpire says no, so we'll do it again in a 2-2 count. Jansen able to battle back and even up the count after going down 0-2 to start things off. Here's Goki. He'll wheel and deal, foul it off. We'll do it again in a 2-2. Goki working quickly again on the mound. This time, grounder in the infield. Reichen up with it in time over to first for out number 3. 1-2-3 goes post 320. Sam Goki retires the side for Yankton. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. We're back in 1 minute with Yankton at the plate after this inning break from Avera.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Rhonda Westland is right here in Yankton to help you select the right protection at the right price. Rhonda will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Feeling drained isn't always about sleep or motivation. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. When your body is stiff, tense, or moving poorly, everyday tasks can take more effort than they should. When spinal joints aren't moving well, other areas often compensate. Regular chiropractic care helps improve mobility and reduce tension patterns that keep your body on high alert. Start feeling better with a call to First Chiropractic Centers with offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner, inspiring and empowering others to healthier living.
Welcome back here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Yankton finds themselves in a 3-0 hole entering the bottom of the second inning. All three of those runs came in the top of the first for Rapid City Post 320. This is the 3-6 matchup in your bracket. The bracket has not gone chalk so far. The 2 seed, Sioux Falls Post 15 West, they won their first game over Harrisburg. But then the 5 seed Brookings upset the 4 seed Brandon Valley in the second game of the day. So we're already 1 high seed, 1 low seed winning on day number 1. We'll see which end of the trend this one falls under. Post 320 has the advantage right now as Eschmeyer into his second inning of work. Gets one past Gavin Johnson there for a swinging strike. Johnson at the plate. Liam Villanueva stands in the on-deck circle. There's another strike. Past Johnson. Make it a 1-2 count now from Eschmeyer. Eschmeyer works quickly into left field off the bat of Johnson, but will be into the glove out in left. Good track out there for Post 320. 1 up, 1 down to start the bottom of the second. Now Liam Villanueva up to the plate for Yankton.
First baseman number 12, Liam Villanueva.
Eschmeyer out of the windup again. Fires quickly. Looked a touch low from my angle. I can tell you if it's high or low from where I'm at. I'm basically a 90-degree angle from home plate. As Villanueva sends this one out into right field. Bird calls everybody off and gloves it for out number 2. A pair of quick outs for Eschmeyer. This is what Yankton doesn't want to see. After giving up 3 in the top of the first, they don't want to see these pitchers start to settle in, just go back and forth through quick innings. They'd love if Sam Goki does that, but Eschmeyer being able to match
Center fielder number 20
does not bode well for Post 12. Tate Bestie up to the plate now, the center fielder. He takes the first pitch, but it's in the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 sent into left field. Bestie can't get it over the head of the left fielder. 3 up, 3 down. 1-2-3 goes Yankton at Post 12. Post 320 leads 3-0. We're back in 1 minute with the top of the third after this inning break, courtesy of Avera.
Change can be exciting, especially when the people you trust are still taking care of you. Larry's Heating and Cooling is now Larry's Plumbing Heating and Cooling, but you'll still see the same familiar faces, receive the same dependable service, and count on the same experienced team that's been serving families in the Yankton area for years. And the good news? Well, we've added plumbing. Our skilled plumbers are ready to help with scheduled appointment times, not just a time window. Larry's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Yankton, Vermilion, and the surrounding area.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe you should understand your dental health, not just receive it. They'll show you your x-rays and photos, explain the why behind any treatment, and make sure you feel confident about your care. And if you have dental insurance, it's a good time to use it. New patient exams and x-rays are often covered at 100%. Learn more at elwoodfamilydentalcare.com, where they take care of the entire family.
Does your insurance agent know you by name? Do you see them at the school pickup or around town? Home and auto insurance is more than just premiums and deductibles. It's about having someone who truly understands you and your family. We take the time to get to know your life, your needs, and what matters most, so you have the right coverage when it counts. Call me, Skylar Sherman with Missouri River Associates in Yankton today for insurance you can trust from someone who's truly local.
Back to the top of the order here for post 320 as we come back live in the top of inning number 3. Noah Wald led things off with what was an unusual infield single. The ball got through the webbing and got jammed into the glove of Beck Reichen at shortstop. And Wald was able to use that to his advantage, get around a score. He was the first of 3 runs in that first inning. Here's a shot to right field, another base knock for him. Wald's been a tough out already today for post 320 as he has his second single of the ball game. That's going to bring up a big bat in Aiden Bird.
Right fielder number 11, Aiden Bird.
Bird was able to get a single of his own back in the first inning. He was the second of 3 runs to score. They were both Bird and Wald brought home by Melhoff later in the inning. Bird takes ball 1 there from Goki. Goki was able to go 1-2-3 the last half inning. That was through the 7, 8, 9 hitters of post 320's lineup. Bird takes ball 2 here for the lefty. Throw over to first, not in time. We saw that a lot in the first inning with Wald on first base. Goki wants to keep him close to the bag over there at first. That one can't find a home. Ball 3. A 3-0 count. We'll see if Bird has the green light or if he takes all the way here. That one's in there for strike 1. Sam Goki has not issued many walks this season. He is still in single digits in the walks issued department. That's with over 40 innings pitched across 8 appearances. But he'll add 1 to his total here as he walks Bird to first base. And very similar to the first inning right now for post 320. First 2 men on base. That's going to bring up Tegan Sales. Hitting over 400 on the season.
Baseman number 3, Tegan Sales.
Did get out in his first at-bat. Max speed in the on-deck circle. Talked about him having 13 home runs on the season. Sales shows bunt down the third base line, and it kicks foul. Heads-up play there by Goki. Saw how it kicked off the turf initially and just let it ride all the way out of play for the foul ball. Sales will come back to home plate. Bird now on first, Wald on second. We'll see if post 320 tries to lay down a bunt again. Goki spins, does not throw to second base, just to keep Wald close to the bag. Started to go around, but held up in time. Can't find a home. That's a ball from Goki to Sales. That one finds the zone for a strike. A 1-2 count now from Sam Goki. Yankton trails 3-0 here in the top of the third inning. 2 runners on, nobody out. Sales slaps this one back in the middle. A diving stop from Reichen. Steps on second. Now throw to first. In time, a double play ball. Reichen did not catch it over at shortstop. He bobbled it. It came out. So the run goes from second to third. But a double play, 6-4-3 officially. And a player is down. That's Sales, I think, who's hurt for post 320. They're going to come check on him. But a 6-4-3 double play is the official word. The umpires will take time to confer. And they actually have Sales at first base right now. So maybe not a double play. We'll see what the umpires say. The attention's still on Tegan Sales. He's walking it off down the right field line. He's into the outfield. Just trying to loosen something up. Which would be a lower body issue. And they're going to say he's safe at first. So just the out at second base. Yankton gets one out on the play. They would have loved two, but. And head coach Drew Lawrence upset with the change in the call. He's going to come talk to the first base umpire here. Obviously can't hear what they say. Don't know if either the coach or the umpire would want us to hear what they're saying, but seems to be a civil discussion just off the mound, but Coach Lawrence very clearly upset with the change in the call. I think Beck Reichen pleading his case with one of the umpires as well. And the home plate umpire stepping in here, and I'll ask Coach Lawrence to head back to the dugout. 3-0 your score. Only one out on the play once the dust settles. Not that there's much dust here. It's an all-turf field even in the outfield. The only dirt on the field, I believe, is the warning track. Unless it's just really realistic dirt-colored turf. And it looks like head coach Drew Lawrence is now going to take a mound visit. So we're going to take a quick break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We're going to come back in 30 seconds. Just a 30-second break. Yankton trails 3-0.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home, but not sure where to start? I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. With 20 years of experience and a passion for finding the perfect match, I'll work hard for you, answer all your questions along the way, and make it stress-free. Call me at 605-664-5555, and let's get moving.
It was a quick conversation on the mound for head coach Drew Lawrence talking to his infield. Throw over to first, not there in time. Sales dives back in safely on the pickoff attempt. It's a dangerous bat at the plate right now with two runners on. Yankton already trails 3-0. Max Speed at the plate. Stands about as far back in the box as he can. He loads up a lot of power on that back leg. He can generate a lot of it. 13 home runs on the season for post 320. That's a team high. Second most on the team is a tie with 4 for two different players. There is some action in the Yankton bullpen as well as Goki fires that one in there for a strike. It's a 1-1 count. That seems to be Boston Frick warming up for Yankton post 12. Throw over to first, not in time. Sales dives back in safely again. Runners at the corners, one out. Yankton trying to get out of another inning unscathed after giving up a 3 spot in the top of the first. This is the third inning of play between post 12 and post 320. And that one is fouled back into the net by Max Speed. Goki will fire home. Speed into left field. Gilmore almost misjudged it there, able to glove it. Runner tagging from third. The relay home, not in time. It's a sac fly RBI for Max Speed. Yankton now trails 4-0 to Rapid City post 320. That's Noah.
Sacrifice fly.
I believe that's Noah Wald coming in to score. 2 outs now in the inning. Yankton down 4 in the top of the third. The winner of this game will face Sioux Falls Post 15 West tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. The loser of this game will play at 10 a.m. local time tomorrow morning here on the west side of the state. So back home in Yankton, that'd be 11 a.m. Goki trying to get out of this inning here. First pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. At the plate now is Colton Melhoff, who had a triple in his first at-bat, drove in 2 runs, and then scored from third on an error on the throw-in. An unorthodox home run for him, to say the least. But he's behind on the count here, 0-2 to Sam Goki. Goki comes set, the 0-2. Infielder, dribbler back to Goki. He bobbles it, but able to get it to first in time for out number 3. More damage done, though, for post 320 as the Stars lead post 12 4-0 after the top of the third. We're coming back in 60 seconds with Yankton at the plate after this inning break, courtesy of Avera. Back in 1 minute, KYNT, KYN-TV.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayer Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayer Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayer Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Moody Motors in Niobrara has some fresh new trades to the lot. Just in is a 2016 Ford Fusion that is very nice, a 2021 Bronco Sport Badlands Edition, and a really nice 2020 Chrysler Pacifica van with only 50,000 miles on it. If you're needing a truck, check out this 2023 F350 Crew Cab Lariat Diesel or a 2022 F250 Crew Cab Lariat with a 7.3 gas engine in it. If you want a great vehicle at a great price, stop into Moody Motors in Niobrara.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. Brennan Gilmore looks to get things going in the bottom of the third for Yankton post 12. They trail Rapid City post 320 4-0 here in Rapid. This is a team just 1 month ago, Yankton
left fielder number 3, Brennan Gilmore,
was able to take a 7-1 win over Rapid City post 320 just a month ago. Right across the parking lot here at Pete Lean Stadium, but that tune has definitely been changed in favor of the Stars here today. Gilmore, it's his first at-bat. And he finds himself behind in the count right now. Gilmore back right to the pitcher. A comebacker to Eschmeyer, over to speed in time. A 1-3 putout is how we start the bottom of inning number 3. It's the 9-hitter coming to the plate in the form of Jackson Kudera. Beck Reichen waits in the on-deck circle, and Reichen, who had a leadoff hit for post 12, that's still the only hit on the board for Yankton. We'll see if Kudera can change that here. Fouls that one back into the net for strike 1. Eschmeyer taking his time here, now back on the rubber. He'll kick and fire, fouled again. Hits a similar spot on the netting right behind the home plate. Kudera just a little bit underneath that one, can't put the barrel on it the way he wants to. Eschmeyer into his windup here, the 0-2. Ball 1. It's a tough take for Kudera. That was close, judging from the reaction of the fans behind the plate. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3. Eschmeyer sets him down looking. 2 up, 2 down here to start the bottom of the third. And now Beck Reichen comes to the plate for his second attempt. 1 for 1 so far. Had a single to the right side of the infield. Just got past the second baseman back in the first inning. Reichen going to stay in South Dakota to play college ball. He's committed to Dakota State University. Is that one behind his head for ball 1? One of 2 Yankton Post 12 players committed to Dakota State. It's him and the man who's currently in the hole, Easton Fieser. That one's in there for a strike. So a 1-1 count now to Beck Reichen. 4-0 your score on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Yankton trails, and Reichen went chasing after that one. Good pitch from Eschmeyer to get him leaning on it. And 1-2 count now. Eschmeyer 1 strike away from going 1-2-3 through Yankton here in the bottom of the third. Chopper in the infield. Eschmeyer up with it in time. Over to first base. A 1-3 put out. Yankton goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. Post 12 trails Post 320 4-0 as we head to the top of the fourth inning here on KYNT and KYN TV. We'll have a new man on the mound as well for Yankton Post 12. We'll tell you more about him in 1 minute after this inning break, courtesy of Avera.
It's sandal season at Boston Shoes to Boots, and we are fully loaded on new inventory and classic favorites. From popular brands like Birkenstock, Chaco, Keen, Atrex, Dansko, Sorel, and so much more. Find the perfect fit and step into something new this season. Boston Shoes to Boots, open 6 days a week, located in the heart of downtown on Cedar Street. See you soon, shoe lovers.
When a community invests in growth, the results speak for themselves. That's the Thrive Effect. In the past year, Yankton Thrive has helped strengthen our local economy through workforce development, business support, tourism promotion, and community partnerships. Today, we proudly serve more than 475 members, support local businesses, connect employers with talent, and showcase Yankton as a place to live, work, play, and visit. Real partnerships, real progress, real results. See the impact for yourself and learn online at yanktonsd.com.
Multiple changes out in the field for Yankton Post 12. We'll start with the new man on the mound. Boston Frick comes in. He'll take over in relief of Sam Goki. Goki goes to third base. Jackson Kudera goes from third base to left field. Brennan Gilmore no longer in the game. And since Yankton did not start with a designated hitter, Frick will also hit in place of Brennan Gilmore. He'll bat 8th in the lineup. Final stats in this one for Sam Goki: 3 innings pitched, 4 runs, 3 earned on 4 hits, no strikeouts, 1 walk on 45 pitches. Take a quick look at Boston Frick's stats on the season. He's primarily worked out of the pen this summer. 12 appearances, only 1 start, but 32 1/3 innings pitched, the third most on a team, trailing only Goki and Reichen. That one's a strike from him, so a 1-1 count. In those 32 1/3 innings, Frick has a 3-0 record with 2 saves. He's getting up 10 earned runs, 22 strikeouts to 8 walks. This one flared out on the left field line and out of play. Finishing up with Frick's stats: 2.165 ERA, a .959 whip, a batting average against of 195. Frick, one of 3 pitchers with more than 30 innings pitched, one of 5 pitchers with more than 20 innings pitched this season for Yankton Post 12. Here's the 1-2 home. A chopper in the infield, kicks foul. No, it was fair. Liam Villanueva thought that one was foul, making the turn at first and heading to second. A mistake in the field, just towing the line down the first baseline. It's a leadoff double here for Post 320. Hassett will now lead off a second base after his double.
The designated hitter, number 13, Anderson Lockhart.
And Anderson Lockhart will step up to the plate. Lockhart, the DH, batting in place of Eschmeyer. His second trip to the plate so far in this one, and Frick's going to step off. Now Frick will release the first pitch of the at-bat. Misses low to Lockhart, who was showing bunt, pulled back in time for ball 1. Good block behind the plate there by Gavin Johnson as well. Keeps the lead runner at second base in the form of Hassett. Colby Witt, the catcher, in the on-deck circle now for Post 320. I know when you think Legion baseball out in Rapid City, the Post 22 Hardcats, they get a lot of the acclaim, and rightly so given their history. Here's a bunt down the third base line, and no play over there on the left side of the infield, so an infield single on the bunt. He's going to put Lockhart on first, move Hassett to third, and bring Colby Witt to the plate. But I know Legion baseball in Rapid City is synonymous with Post 22, but Post 320, you have to understand, you have to respect, and you have to acknowledge the strides they've made the last few years as a Legion program. They are team that many people long may view as little brother in Rapid City. Well, they might now be the noisy neighbors as they share a parking lot with post 22. Throw down to second base was in time from Gavin Johnson. Oh, man, I thought that he beat it to second base, but no. Johnson with a quick whip from behind the dish. Gets Lockhart trying to steal second base. So now one out. Lead runner leads off a third. And Witt sends this one into center field. Bestie pretty deep into center field. Tagging from third. Villanueva cuts it off. No play at the plate. Another sac fly RBI for post 320. They have scored in 3 of the first 4 innings now, ladies and gentlemen. They lead 5-0.
Second baseman number 14, Adam Jansen.
Adam Jansen coming to the plate now for the Stars. This is the 9-hitter for post 320. Noah Wald waits in the on-deck circle. This one slapped right side of the infield, gloved by Villanueva. He says he caught it on the line, and they do rule it out. There was a delayed call. He actually caught it, but out number 3. More damage done, though, from post 320. They now lead 5-0 after the top of the 4th. When we come back in 1 minute, Yankton tries to cut into this lead back in 60 seconds after this inning break from Avera.
Car troubles never happen at a convenient time. Whether you find yourself with a flat tire, dead battery, breakdown, or in an accident, call Gary's Towing. They've been helping drivers in the Yankton area for over 50 years with light, medium, and heavy towing. Family-owned and operated Gary's Towing is the name you can count on, day or night. Call Gary, Mike, or Mason at 605-665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Mold is something you don't want in your house.
FloorTech offers free mold inspections.
And if they find the mold, they locate the problem and fix it. FloorTech keeps your home safe and healthy.
If you're worried about mold, call FloorTech Cleaning and Restoration for a free inspection. Serving Southeast South Dakota and Northeast Nebraska. If your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Not the first couple innings that Yankton might have expected from Rapid City post 320. But the Stars lead post 12 5-0 here on day 1 of the Class A Legion Baseball State Tournament.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for Yankton, third baseman number 11, Samuel Goki.
Sam Goki will lead things off here for Yankton. This is 2-3-4 in the lineup due up. It's Goki, Fieser, Kampshoff, your 3-batter minimum. Yankton's got to get something moving here as Goki looks at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Eschmeyer. Half swing, didn't go around. So a 1-1 count now to Goki. This is day 1 of the tournament. It's double elimination. If Yankton is able to come back and win, they'd play Sioux Falls Post 15 West at 4 p.m. tomorrow, Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Central Time for everybody listening back home, as that's strike 2 past Goki. But if Yankton were to lose this game, which if the scoreline holds, that's what would happen. Eschmeyer slap back up the middle by Goki. Sliding stop at second base by Jansen over to first in time for out number 1. But if this scoreline holds as is, it's 5-0 with 1 out now in the bottom of the 4th. Yankton would play 10 a.m. tomorrow morning against Harrisburg. And what a difference a year makes if that's the matchup tomorrow morning. That was the state championship Saturday matchup. That's who Yankton played on Saturday last year in Harrisburg Post 45. To finish as the state runners-up. Now that's an elimination game on day 2, potentially. Still a lot of baseball yet to be played today. as Easton Fieser has worked a 1-1 count to start things off here against Eschmeyer. Second trip to the plate for Fieser, and he fouled that one off of himself. I think it caught him where no guy wants it to catch you, and I'll leave it at that. They're going to give him extra time to settle in here. $5-0 your score. Bottom inning number 4. 1 out already. And Post 320 has just done a great job of putting bat on ball today. 6 total hits as a team. They have been aided by an error from Yankton, which directly led to a run, as the runner was able to advance from third to home on a throw that went into the Yankton dugout. 2-2 count now to Fieser after that first pitch was a ball after the foul tip. Eschmeyer steps off, reconvenes, now fires home. Fieser foul. Fieser takes that one for a ball. Full count now to Easton Fieser. And he takes strike 3 looking. Way to battle back on the mound for Eschmeyer. Gets the punch out on the payoff pitch. That'll bring Simon Kampshoff to the plate.
Number 10, Simon Kampshoff.
Kampshoff was sat down via the punch out in his first at bat. He grounds this one over to the third baseman. Up with it. Crow hop over to first. Too tall for the first baseman. Kampshoff starts to turn, but the shorter area between the shorter out of play area, there's not as much foul territory. There we go. We'll get there eventually here at Riverside Field, or here compared to Riverside Field. We see balls go over the head of guys at first base over at Riverside, and the base runner can stretch it to 2, maybe even 3, but with the shorter field of play here, Kampshoff's able just to stay at first base on the error. Gavin Johnson now to the plate. By hook or by crook, Yankton got on this half inning. This one popped up in foul territory. Third baseman drifting over near the Yankton dugout, but that's out of play. So far in this one for Eschmeyer, they have him at 48 pitches, 3 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 1 hit, no runs, and has 4 strikeouts to his name through the first 14 outs. Or check that, through the first 11 outs. Strike past him there. Oh-2 hole here for Gavin Johnson. Eschmeyer misses low with that one. Good block behind the plate by Witt. Keeps Kampshoff at first. 1-2 count now. Make it a 2-2 count as Johnson takes the second ball. Yankton trailing 5-0 on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. This is a double elimination tournament. It's not like the high school year where 1 loss means your tournament's done, but it does make the weekend harder. Johnson, ground ball to the shortstop, just makes the short throw to second in time. A 6-4 fielder's choice ends the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 runner gets left on base. Yankton trails 5-0 as we head to the top of inning number 5 here from Rapid City. Post 320 back at the plate in 60 seconds here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
I'm Chris, the plant accountant here with Parker of Yankton. So let's do some math. 40 hours a week, 52 weeks a year, that's 2,080 hours. With our night shift pay differential of $2.35 an hour, that comes out to over $400 extra in your pocket every month. Nearly $5,000 extra dollars a year, just for working the same job on a different shift. Same work, same team, just more in your paycheck. Join us and let the math work in your favor. Learn more at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
Boston Frick on the mound for another inning of work. Right first letter, wrong rest of it. It's Frick's second inning of work out of the pen. Did give up 1 run last half inning, as Yankton now trails 5-0 to Rapid City post 320. Looking who's due up for the Stars of post 320. Well, it's the top of the order, and it's been a part of the order that's been almost impossible to get around so far for Yankton. Wall to lead off. He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Bird in the on-deck circle. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored and a walk. Tegan Sales in the hole. They've been able to get him out, but that's been about it so far, and even then, he's put the ball in play. That's your 3-batter minimum here. Top 3 in the lineup for post 320 out of Rapid City.
For Rapid City post 320 in the top of the 5th, the leadoff batter, shortstop number 5, Noah Wald.
Noah Wald into the right-handed batter's box. He will take the first pitch from Boston Frick. It'll be ball 1. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1 count now from Frick. Wald has been a menace today for Yankton Post 12, to say the least. Talked about it when we came back from break, but 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. He's doing exactly what you want your leadoff hitter to do. And he's now led off 3 different innings. He led off the 1st, the 3rd, and now the 5th. This one slapped into center field, make it 3 for 3 for Noah Wald. He's on first base safely with a leadoff single. And post 320 just continues to see the ball well. Boston Frick and Sam Goki, they give you 2 very different looks as pitchers with their style and methodology on the mound. That has not phased post 320, it feels like, one bit. It's a 1-0 count from Frick here as Aiden Bird is in the left-handed batter's box. Bird has the highest batting average on the team for anybody with more than 15 at-bats registered this year for post 320. A couple guys with a lighter sample size hitting just above him, but Bird's numbers got the volume as he takes strike 1 there. It's a 2-1 count now from Boston Frick. Frick comes set on the mound. He'll fire home. Bird sends this one into shallow center field. Bestie calls everybody off, has to shade the sun out of his eyes. But he'll glove it for out number 1.
Third baseman number 3, Tegan Sales.
Here's Tegan Sales now into the right-handed batter's box for post 320. He takes the first pitch for a ball. Low on that one. Sales doesn't have a hit yet, but that can change in a hurry. He was right up there with Bird, hitting just over 400 on the season. The second highest batting average of anybody with more than 15 at-bats. Finds himself ahead in the count, 2-0 here. Frick rocks and fires. Sales pops this one straight up the elevator shaft in foul territory and out of play.
Don't forget, all foul balls can be returned to the ticket booth for a reward of $1 thanks to Veterans Plumbing.
That was caught out there by, I'm not going to say that's a scout from North Dakota State, but Got an NDSU hat on, a clipboard, and a book bag with him. Wonder what he's doing here. Some great talent here at the South Dakota Class A Senior Legion Baseball State Tournament. Throw over to first, not in time. As even though it's a different man on the mound than the last time Wald was running the bases, same mindset. Keep him close to that first base bag. Frick fires home and clips the batter. Sales is going to get on first. Never mind, I don't think Game Changer. Yeah, because he reached base, but it was a fielder's choice. That's why he's still listed as 0 for 2 on the day, as Sales.
First baseman number 22.
It's his second time on the base paths, though. Max Speed hasn't been on the base paths, but does have a sac fly RBI. I need the runners to get moving if he wants to get another one as they lead off from first and second. First pitch fouled off from Speed. Runner takes off from second to third. Ball gets away from Johnson as well as it bounced off the plate. Wald slides in safely. Runners at the corners for post 320 now. They lead 5-0 here, top of inning number 5. And now in danger of falling even further behind as post 12. Swung on and missed there from Speed. Couldn't get a piece of it. 1-2. Speed has a very modern baseball approach at the plate. He leads the team in home runs. He leads the team in RBIs. He's got a sky-high OPS. The only negative stat he has is he leads the team in strikeouts too, but that's baseball. 5-0 your score. That one fouled off by Speed, just barely off the end of the bat. So we'll do it again in a 1-2 count. Boston Frick with the 1-2. Speed pops this one up foul over my head down the right field line and out of play. You just look at Max Speed's numbers. They ring of a guy. Imagine if Joey Gallo could hit for average. I think that's I say that with respect. He's a very good player, is Max Speed, but he's got the power, and he's hitting over 360 on the season. Fouled that one off, though, for a 1-2 count. Frick fires home, outside for a ball. 2-2 count now to Speed. Max Speed waiting to step back into the box, getting some signals from the third base coaching box. 2 runners on. They lead off of first and third. And Speed fouls that one off. We'll do it again in a 2-2 count. 5-0 your score on your SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab scoreboard. Yankton we're going to get a mound visit here, and it looks like a pitching change as well for Yankton. That's breaking the action from Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be the wiser, go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. We're going to talk more about this pitching change in 90 seconds when we come back. It's Tate Bestie on the mound now for Yankton. Post 12 trails 5-0. We're back in 90 seconds.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Core Trust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them.
all from Core Trust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit coretrustbank.com today.
Member FDIC. KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450, Yankton's home team.
Introducing the all-new Glow Vitality Bar at Glow Aesthetics Med Spa. Quick, effective in-office injections and IV therapies designed to support energy, immunity, recovery, and overall wellness in minutes. From NAD+ and glutathione for cellular support and glow to B-complex boosts, hydration drips, and fast-acting nausea or pain relief. We make feeling better simple and convenient. Need a quick energy reset, recovering from travel or a long week? It's time to glow. Glow Vitality Bar at Glow Aesthetics Med Spa.
There's a moment in every real estate deal that matters more than the contract. It usually happens at a kitchen table. Maybe it's a young couple realizing they can actually afford their first home. Maybe it's a family deciding it is time to build something new. At the Move Group, that's the moment we work for. Not the commission, not the closing. The moment a person looks up and says, "We can do this." That's the Move Group. So move with Mason and the Move Group.
Move with Mason.
Right as we come back from break here on KYNT, Max Speed is hit by a pitch. The bases are loaded with only one out now for Rapid City post 320. This is a dangerous scenario for Yankton. And the guy who got this whole party started with a 2 RBI triple in the top of the first steps into the batter's box, and Melhoff was hit by a pitch. And Tate Bestie's beside himself. Bestie upset with something down there in the field. Head coach Drew Lawrence going to come out and talk about it as well, but it's a hit by pitch. A run comes home. They saying he leaned into it? Bestie likes to work inside. He's got that inside breaking ball that clips the edge of the zone. Back-to-back hit by pitches, one of them driving in a run as it stands. We'll see if the umpires change their minds, but if this stands as called on the field, to be 6-0 Yankton trails Rapid City post 320 with the bases loaded. It's been a tough day for Yankton post 12. And they're going to say bring the runner back, bring everybody back. Send everybody back to where they were. And now Rapid City's coaching staff wants to have a talk about this. It's been a lot of conversations between umpires and coaches so far today. High pressure situations here. I think because the call on the field is now he stepped into it. Right, that is the changed call on the field from the home plate umpire. And coaches for Rapid City post 320 are saying that's how he steps. He loads up. He steps towards the plate when he loads up to swing. That's natural. It's what he does every time. He wasn't purposely trying to get hit by a pitch there, but we'll re-rack it and do it again. Bases loaded. No runs come across home plate there. So 5-0 still your score. It's a 2-2 or a 2-0 count now. As that one misses low for a ball. Bestie fires home in there for a strike. 2-1 your count. Talked about Melhoff with a big shot to left center field in the first inning. Try to do something similar here. Chopper left side of the infield. Goki up with it in time. Oh, home. He goes home with it and gets there in time. The rare 5-2 fielder's choice works like a charm for Yankton post 12. They save that run. Bases still loaded, though, for post 320. Heads up there from Goki, realizes
The fielder's choice.
As he had to go down to the ground to get that one. There's no real chance to turn two to end the inning, so let's try to go home, save that run. They did just that. First pitch from Bestie for this at-bat, misses for a ball. It's a 1-0 count here from Tate. That one fouled off. One count here now to the center fielder, Hassett. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Love to drive in an RBI, but take strike 2 there. One-two count with 2 down here, top of the 5th. Yankton looking to keep post 320 scoreless for the first time since the 2nd inning, as that one misses high for a ball. 2-2 count now from Tate Bestie. Winner of this game will play Sioux Falls Post 15 West tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m. here in Rapid. Loser of this game plays Harrisburg in an elimination game at 10 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow morning. Here's the 2-2. Sent into right field by Hassett. It's dropping, and it's going to drop in a triangle of Yankton players. A base knock, 2 RBI single for Hassett. Make it 7-0 post 320 here on the top of the 5th.
Single for Ben Hassett.
Ben Hassett now has 2 RBIs to go with his 1 run scored, and post 320 showing themselves as a dark horse contender coming in as a 6th seed. Really impressing here today against Yankton.
The DH number 13, Anderson Lockhart.
Anderson Lockhart, the designated hitter, comes to the plate. And he immediately slaps one into right field, but Feaser's there. Get it on a line for out number 3. But more damage done. Post 320 now leads 7-0 over Yankton. We head to the bottom of the 5th here from Rapid City. We're back in 60 seconds on KYNT, KYN TV after this inning break from Avera.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
At Vision Care Associates, we're always improving our technology for the health of your eyes. With OptiMap dilation-free exams, you get a comprehensive view of your retina without the need for dilation eye drops. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it keeps your day interruption-free. OptiMap captures a detailed image of your eye, helping to detect any problems. No blurriness, no discomfort, just clear, precise results. Book your OptiMap exam now.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Bottom of the 5th here from Rapid City, and Yankton finds themselves trailing big to post 320 in the state tournament. This is a double elimination tournament. Today's game does not seal either of these teams' fates, but makes it much more difficult to be crowned a state champion when you lose on day 1. I know that is the goal for all teams involved here this weekend.
There's not enough numbers on it.
Yankton trailing 7-0 as we go bottom of the 5th.
First baseman number 12, Liam Villanueva.
Liam Villanueva will lead things off here. Bottom of the 5th as he takes ball 1. Eschmeyer in his 5th inning of work now, and he has been almost perfect on the mound. He's given up 1 hit. Post 320 does have 1 error in the game, but not a lot of base runners given up so far. As that one misses for a ball, make it a 1-2 count to Villanueva. With Villanueva at the plate, it is Tate Bestie in the on-deck circle. The man now on the mound for Yankton as Villanueva swings through that one for the strike. So they had the count backwards for a moment. Now 2 strikes against Villanueva. It's a 2-2 count officially. Here's Eschmeyer for the 2-2 home. Strike 3 retires Liam Villanueva. That's going to bring Tate Bestie up to the plate now. I believe that's Carter Boomsma stepping into the on-deck circle. So a pitcher-pitcher matchup here. Make it a 1-1 count as that one misses the zone to Bestie. There's some action over in the post 320 bullpen as Bestie slaps this one out into left field. Excuse my hiccup there. It's gloved for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here for post 12.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Yankton, number 1, Carter Boomsma.
It is Carter Boomsma stepping into the batter's box here as I'm trying to get a read on who's warming up out in the post 320 pen. Boomsma, his first pitch he sees, grounded left side of the infield and ruled foul. Third baseman was trying to make a play on it, but it was in foul territory when he knocked it down. The speed of Carter Boomsma well documented for Yankton fans. And he sends this one just over the head of the shortstop. A jumping effort from Wald. Boomsma turns at first. He's burning for second. Throw in from center field. Not in time. It's a 2-out double. A pinch hit double as well for Carter Boomsma. A runner in scoring position for one of the first times tonight.
For playing tonight.
It's actually 2 guys stretching over in the bullpen for post 320. Beck Lighty and Cole Jansen both out there warming up. So we'll see which one of those guys post 320 potentially goes to here as Eschmeyer has been pitching very well through 4 and then now 2/3 innings on the mound. First pitch misses for a ball here to Kudera. Eschmeyer comes set for the 1-0 home, keeping a stern eye on Carter Boomsma. That one clips the zone for a strike. Eschmeyer coming set again for a 1-1. Checks Boomsma at second. Kudera gives this one a ride. Deep out to right field, but it's going to die out just in front of the warning track and be caught for out number 3. Runner gets stranded on second base. No runs come across home. Yankton picks up their second hit of the ball game, but they still trail 7-0 here on KYNT and KYN TV. And they'll have a couple more chances to make a difference. Back in 1 minute with the top of the 6th inning here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Your days are busy. Drop-offs, meetings, practice, and then, somehow, make a healthy dinner. Skip the grocery run and let Hy-Vee help. With Hy-Vee online shopping, you can order your groceries in minutes, choose pickup or delivery, and get back to what matters most. Fresh groceries, great deals, and one less thing on your to-do list. Download the Hy-Vee app or shop online at Hy-Vee.com today. Hy-Vee, making lives easier, healthier, and happier.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's 8-9-1 due up this half inning for Post 320. Colby Witt to lead things off, and the Stars have lived up to their name today. 7-0 they lead, 8 hits as a team. Outside of one error, there's not really much that's gone wrong for Post 320 today. That first pitch misses for a ball to Witt. Tate Bestie is the man on the mound now for Yankton. Came in the last half inning. Allen misses low and away for a ball. Make it a 2-0 count from Bestie. Bestie fires in. Witt fouls it off. Mentioned it earlier on, back before the game even officially started, but great crowd on hand for both teams. Obviously, Post 320 not the hosts. Their home stadium is just across the parking lot, but based out of Rapid City, so a lot of home fans able to come support them, and Yankton traveling well as always. Here's a shallow pop-up into right field. That is gloved by Kampshoff. Simon Kampshoff over at second base. Wind picking up a little bit again. We will not complain about a breeze here in Rapid City.
Second baseman number 14, Adam Jansen.
Adam Jansen to the plate, the 9-hitter in the lineup. He pops this one up. It's going to be near me, but it's going to be a souvenir. And a couple kids run after that ball. If they bring it back to the front gate, I believe it's $1 for those kids. So congratulations to them. $1 richer. 0-1 count here to Jansen. Top of the order in the on-deck circle in the form of Noah Wald. It will get to Wald. And he has been a tough out today. 3 for 3 for him. Post 320 has scored in every inning but the second inning. And in that second inning, Sam Goki was able to go 1, 2, 3 through the order. Here's a pop up to center field now. Ranging underneath of it is Boomsma out there, and he'll glove it for out number 2. Should mention with Carter Boomsma pinch hitting last half inning, he's now out in center field. Feeser in right, Kudera in left. Around the horn in the infield goes Goki, Riken, Kampshoff, and Villanueva. Here's Noah Wald into the right-handed batter's box again. Talked about how he's impressed everybody today. His official numbers so far. He's a major catalyst for Post 320 being up 7-0, but can't get a piece of that breaking ball there. Wald has 3 hits and 3 at-bats, 2 runs scored in this one. He has almost half of Post 320's hits by himself, 3 of their 8. Finds himself behind in the count, 1-2 here as that one misses outside from Bestie. Bestie comes set on the mound. He'll fire home, outside for a ball, make it a 2-2 count, excuse me. This has been a statement performance for Post 320 so far. Coming in as a 6th seed, anybody can beat anybody in Class A. That is the through thread throughout a lot of coaches' minds. Post 320 coming in as one of the lower seeds in this tournament. This one flared down the right field line. It's fair. Of course it is. Wald turns it first. He heads to second base. Throw in, not in time. Wald slides in safely. He's now 4 for 4. No Wendy's in sight for Noah Wald. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout called here. A mound visit is breaking the action courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be wiser, go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. See if they're going to take the ball from Bestie here. No, they're just going to have a quick conversation on the mound. So we'll keep it right here on KYNT. I want to give a big thank you to a couple game sponsors here. You can see them on your screen if you're watching our audio simulcast on KYN TV. But First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Vision Care Associates, MT&RC Smith Insurance, Yankton Medical Clinic, FNBO, First Chiropractic Centers, and Farmers Union Insurance, all big partners here of our broadcast on KYNT and KYN TV. So thank you to all of them for helping sponsor today's action.
Stars, right fielder number 11, Aiden Bird.
Here comes Aiden Bird to the plate. And he's let a couple big birds fly throughout his season. 4 home runs on the year for him. Got a very good bat, swinging from the left side of the plate. Takes ball 1 there from Bestie. There is more action in the Yankton bullpen. Can't see. I believe that's Caden Hunoff out there. It's the opposite side of the field from where I'm positioned, so it's tough to get a good angle on him. That one's in there for a strike to Bird. Top of inning number 6. 2 outs. But a runner on second base after the 2-out double from Noah Wald. Who once again is 4 for 4 on the day as Yankton trails by 7. That one misses high to Bird. 2-1 count now from Bestie. Yankton is 1 out away from their first scoreless inning since the 2nd inning. Post 320 put up 3 in the first, 1 each in the 3rd and 4th, and then hung 2 more runs last half inning they were at the plate. That one's in there for strike 2 from Bestie. It's a 2-2 count to Bird now. Sales waits in the on-deck circle. Speed waits in the hole. This is the most dangerous part of the lineup for Post 320. Their first 4 hitters. Traditionally, that is the case, but that one misses high for a ball. 3-2 count. And it looks like we're going to get a mound visit here. I think they're going to take the ball from Bestie here. We'll see what his pitch count is exactly. This might be just an arm-saving switch here, as that puts Bestie right at 30 pitches, and that's exactly where they left off with Boston Frick, too. So now this is a case of Yankton saving arms for later in the week while also trying to win this game. It's the balancing act of the State Legion tournament. Caden Hunoff will come in to pitch. We'll talk about his stats when we come back in 1 minute. This is Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN TV. We're back in 60 seconds.
A local business owner came into the UPS store with a large shipment of products for his online store. While they packed everything securely, he asked if they could also handle the international shipping. The answer? Of course they can. For over 9 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping business owners with both their printing and shipping needs. Whether you're sending a package across town or across the globe, they've got you covered. So stop by the UPS store in Yankton and ask about them about their shipping services or current print specials.
When the community needs support, Mesaba shows up. Whether it's local schools, youth activities, community events, or organizations making a difference, we're proud to invest in the places and people that make this region strong. That same commitment extends to our employees. At Mesaba, you're not just joining a company, you're joining a team that cares about where we live, work, and raise our families. Built on community, powered by people. Apply today at mesabainc.com/careers.
With a 3-2 count.
3-2 count with 2 outs. Caden Hunoff potentially only has to throw one pitch to get out of this inning as he comes in out of the pen. His first pitch sent back into center field by Bird. Wald takes the turn at third. Bestie fires in from center. Not in time. An RBI single for Aiden Bird. Post 320 now leads 8-0 here over Yankton Post 12. Taking a look at Caden Hunoff on the season.
Third baseman number 3, Tegan Sales.
As I pulled up the stats from today's game. Doesn't help me with the season stats for Caden Hunoff. Coming into today's game as the first pitch to Tegan Sales misses for ball 1. Hunoff's thrown 29 innings across 7 games, including 6 starts. 6-0 record for him. Did throw a no-hitter earlier this season. 19 strikeouts, 2.414 ERA. He's also got a 1.276 whip and a batting average against of 223. But now post 320 is into the double digits in the hit column. They have 10 total. Throw over to first, not in time. Bird slides in safely. Yankton trails 8-0 here, and ground ball up the middle, sliding stop by Campshaw, flips it over to Reichen in time. A 4-6 fielder's choice ends the inning, but another run tacked on for post 320. They now lead 8-0 over Yankton. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and one of the final chances for Yankton to crawl back into this one. Back in 1 minute, this is post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
When pain or injury slows you down, waiting isn't an option. That's why Yankton Medical Clinic Orthopedic Walk-In Care is available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, right here in Yankton. No appointment is needed. Just walk in and you will be seen. It's faster access to the expert care that you deserve from doctors who live and invest in this community. We're not just your doctors, we're your neighbors. I'm Dr. Brent Adams, orthopedic surgeon with the Yankton Medical Clinic. I'm proud to call Yankton home. We're your orthopedic team and we're here for you.
Bottom of the 6th, Yankton has, from the looks of it on the scoreboard, 2 more opportunities. They could force extras to get more, but they trail 8-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Yankton's been held just to 2 hits as a team, and a lot of that gives credit to the man on the mound in Eschmeyer. Let's look at his stats on the game so far.
The leadoff man, shortstop number 2, Beck Reichen.
Top of the order will lead things off in the form of Beck Reichen here, but Eschmeyer on the mound, 5 innings pitched, giving up 2 hits, has 5 strikeouts. He's only thrown 66 pitches, so he's been very efficient. First pitch was in there for a strike on Beck Reichen. The 0-1 swung through there. The ball hit something, but I don't think it hit the bat. I think it hit off the catcher's chest protector. A couple guys still playing soft toss in the bullpen for post 320, but this feels like it's Eschmeyer's game until it isn't. Strike 3 looking. Reichen is retired to start the 6th inning.
Third baseman number 11, Samuel Goki.
Oh. You know, the PA announcer today, Tyler Merriam of the South Dakota State University. This one's popped up by Sam Goki into shallow right field, and almost a miscommunication out there. They gloved it though. Bird and Jansen, almost a collision, but it's an out number 2. But Tyler Merriam has described himself to me before as a WWE fan. playing the old Hart Foundation theme song, and I was saying Yankton needs a hitman right now. They've been held to just 2 hits so far in this one. But now 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Yankton down to their final 4 outs in the opening game of this state tournament. First pitch to Easton Feeser. In there for strike 1. And Feeser loading up really early here. He's looking to smoke one somewhere. He's got to find a pitch he likes, and that's been easier said than done the way Eschmeyer's been able to place him on the mound. Did miss his spot there, so it's a 1-1. Half swing, didn't go around. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of inning number 6. Yankton trails 8-0. Here's the 2-1 to Feeser. Misses the zone, make it 3-1. Feeser at the plate, Kampshoff on deck. Liam Villanueva in the hole. That's who is set to come up for Yankton. But 2 outs in the inning, no guarantee we see any of them past Feeser. Eschmeyer with the 3-1. High and away, ball 4. Easton Feeser takes first base, and I'd say that's a rare walk from Eschmeyer. That's because it's his first walk. He hasn't even hit a batter so far today. Now check that. He has hit 2 batters. Never mind. Wait, no. That was Yankton's pitchers that hit batters, not them getting hit by batters. Misread the score sheet. So that is the first free bag that Eschmeyer has given up today. Mound visit here, breaking the action courtesy of Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be the wiser, go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. Like I was saying, first free base given up by Eschmeyer on the mound. That's his first walk to go along with 5 2/3 innings pitched. 6 strikeouts and no runs so far. Eschmeyer has thrown 75 pitches. I think 81 is kind of the next threshold that he would hit for days of rest. So we'll see if 80 is his limit. That was pitch 76. It's a strike past Simon Kampshoff. Swing and a miss for strike 2 on pitch number 77 from Eschmeyer on the mound. Eschmeyer no doubt could go the distance here today, but if they do pull him, it's to save his arm for later on in the tournament. As Kampshoff pops this one up, drifting into foul territory and caught along the... It was caught along the netting, but it rolled down the netting before going into the glove of Max Speed. A great play that doesn't count in the end. Speed got tangled up in the net and brought in the glove, but it tipped the netting before rolling into the leather. Simon Kampshoff with another chance at life in this at-bat. He's down on the count 0-2. It's the 79th pitch of the game here for Eschmeyer. And Kampshoff pops this one up the elevator shaft, up above us and out of play. And I think that is going to be the limit they want Eschmeyer throwing here. I think that leaves him at 3 days of rest, so he could come back Saturday if they need him, which is important to have if you're looking to make a state tournament or a state championship push. Standing ovation for him from the Rapid City Post 320 fans. Well deserved. He's going to end the day with 5 2/3 pitch, 6 strikeouts, no runs, only 2 hits and 1 walk issued. We'll talk about the new man on the mound when we come back in 1 minute. Yankton Post 12 trails 8-0 here on KYNT. KYN TV, we're back in 1 minute.
As As a business owner, you want a bank that understands where you want to take your business and how to enhance your ability to take it there. F&BO Free Business Checking offers that flexibility and convenience so you can manage and grow your business. Unlimited transactions, free online banking and bill pay, mobile deposits and alerts, and no minimum balance, no maintenance fees, and no returned items fees. F&BO Free Business Checking. Simplicity and essential solutions for businesses big and small. Member FDIC.
Whether you're getting close to retirement or already there, the goal isn't just a plan. It's helping you feel more informed and organized across your financial life. I'm Adam Walter with North Rock. At North Rock, we take a personal office approach, helping coordinate investment strategy, tax planning, insurance, and estate consideration. It's not just about managing money. It's about helping you make decisions across everything that matters. If you're looking for a more connected, relationship-driven approach to your finances, let's start a conversation. Search Adam Walter with North Rock or visit northrockvantage.com.
North Rock Partners, LLC is an investment advisor registered with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Registration does not imply a certain level of skill or training.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV.
State tournament. Scheduled 7 o'clock start for Rapid City Post 22 and Watertown.
Yankton trails Rapid City Post 320 8-0.
The loser of this game will take on Harrisburg.
As it stands, as the scoreline stands, if it holds and Yankton falls, Rapid City Post 320 wins. Yankton will play at 10 a.m. local time tomorrow morning here in Rapid City. So that's an 11 a.m. first pitch on the radio back home in Yankton. Pre-game will be 30 minutes before. If Yankton pulls off an amazing comeback in these final two innings, then we'd be playing at 4 p.m. local time tomorrow. It'd be first pitch and pre-game at the same time as it was today. First pitch, foul tipped, back into the glove for the out, and that does it for the sixth inning. We head to the top of the seventh in an 8-0 ball game. Post 320 looks to add a little more insurance in the final stanza. We're back in 1 minute. This inning break courtesy of Avera here on KYNT.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's the final inning potentially here tonight. Caden Hunoff on the mound, trying to keep it at 8 runs as Rapid City Post 320
Number 22, Max Speed.
has scored in all but one inning so far. It was a 1-2-3 top of the second inning. Speed gets a hold of this one to left field. It's over the head of Carter Boomsma. It bounces. I believe that's a ground rule double as it bounced off the light post. Max Speed, we talked about the power he has in his bat, 13 home runs in the season, and a leadoff ground rule double. That one hop to the left field fence. He got a little more underneath of that one. We're talking about a round tripper. He got all of that baseball in Max Speed. Watertown Post 17, some of their players filing in. They got the last game of the night against Post 22. Post 17, the only low seed to win their first round playoff series, a sweep and upset over the 7 seed Pier. Good bounce back pitch from Hunoff there as he gets the first strike by Melhoff. And that one misses low for a ball. 1-1 count now. Speed leads off a second. On off, wheels and deals. Can't find the zone on that one. Ball 2. Two-one count here from Hunoff. Speed leads off a second. And Melhoff pops this one high into center field, but it's to the deepest part of the park. Bestie brings it in. Speed starts to tag from second, but a good throw from center is going to make him scoot back to the bag. Lead runner stays. That's out number 1. Eight nothing your score here, top of the 7th. Ben Hassett will try to add to post 320's advantage here today. 11 hits as a team. They've just been knocking the cover off the ball. First pitch strike there from Hunoff, though, to Hassett. With this scoreline the way it is, 2 low seeds will have won their first day matchups. Post 74 out of Brookings, the Bandits, as they go by in the summer season. They won their game 3-0 over the 4 seed Brandon Valley. And then right now the 6 seed leads the 3 seed right in front of us. Hunoff can't find the zone on that one. It was a close pitch, but a ball. Counts 1-2 here. Hunoff gets the call from his catcher Johnson. Now he comes set. He'll fire home. Hassett sends this one into right center. Bestie on his horse. One hops into the glove of Bestie. Speed takes the turn around third. Villanueva cuts it off. Play at the plate. In time at home. A great relay from Bestie to Villanueva. Saves a run. Would have been a piece of insurance for Speed and post 320. But right now, keeps the deficit at 8 for Yankton. Still a mountain to climb, but not quite Everest.
13, Anderson Lockhart.
2 down in the inning here for Anderson Lockhart. He steps up to the plate as the 7-hitter in the lineup. Colby Witt, the 8-man on deck. That puts Jansen, the 9-hitter, in the hole. Hunoff fires home, misses outside for a ball. It's a 1-1 count here now. And this one's sent into right center field. Bestie turns immediately. That's over his head. Down and off the fence. Hassett takes the turn at 3. He's heading home. 9-0. Rapid City post 320 leads. It's an RBI triple.
Triple for Anderson Lockhart.
Anderson, Lockhart, and the rest of this post 320 squad. Everyone is swinging the bat well here tonight.
The catcher, number 4, Colby Witt.
Colby Witt steps into the batter's box in a 9-0 ball game. And the 10th run just 90 feet away potentially for post 320. First pitch strike from Hunoff. Colby Witt, one of 3 guys on the team without a hit. This one ground ball back up the middle. Reichen from his knees. Good scoop at first for the 3rd out. That does end the inning, but another run scores. Yankton trails 9-0 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. One last chance for Yankton post 12 to make an epic comeback. We'll see if they can do it in 60 seconds. This is post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYNTV. We're back in 1 minute.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Yankton trails Rapid City post 320 as some dark clouds start to roll overhead. Yankton trails 9-0 here, bottom of inning number 7. There's one more game to be played today. Rapid City post 22, the top overall seed, will host the 10th seed. Watertown post 17. The only low seed to win their first round series. They won the 10-7 matchup last week. A trend so far today, every game has been a shutout so far. Pending Yankton runs here in the bottom of the 7th, but Brookings beat Brandon Valley 3-0. Sioux Falls West beat Harrisburg 8-0. We'll see if Gavin Johnson can make some magic happen for post 12. Get the rally started in the bottom of the 7th. Yankton needs at least 9, which is a tall task. First pitch misses for a ball here. This will be the first full inning of work for Lighty. Came in, got a strikeout in the one against the one batter he faced last inning, and it was only one pitch as there were 2 strikes on him when he came in. Eschmeyer's day, his day officially in the record books. We'll talk about his final stats after this pitch. The 2-0 misses inside, make it 3-0. But Eschmeyer, 5 2/3 innings pitched. Did give up 2 hits and 1 walk, but 6 strikeouts, no runs, 79 pitches thrown. That would make him eligible to come back later this week if post 320 is still dancing on Saturday. Johnson pops this one up over near me, but over my head and out of the ballpark.
All foul balls throughout the tournament will be rewarded with a $1 when returned to the ticket booth thanks to Veterans Plumbing.
One kid thought about climbing the fence to go get that foul ball, but thought twice of it. 3-1 count now to Johnson. And Johnson rips this one down the left field line. It is high. It is going to be just short, though. Caught right near the warning track. Initially off the bat, I thought that had the carry, but it dies out before it gets to that 325 sign and left. Yankton now down to their final 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 12, Liam Villanueva.
Liam Villanueva will step up to the batter's box now. First pitch to Villanueva, misses for a ball from Lighty. Lighty trying to shut things down here in the 7th inning. Not a save opportunity, but would secure the win on the day for post 320 in Eschmeyer. That one missed the zone. Judging crowd reaction, not by much, according to the people behind the plate. Here's the 2-0 from Lighty. A little kick and fire, swung through there by Villanueva, couldn't get a piece of it. Lighty, full windup for the 2-1, fouled off. That'll make it a 2-2 count here in Rapid City. We're nearing 6 p.m. local time out here in the Black Hills. Almost 7 o'clock for everybody listening back home. Thank you for joining us here for this presentation of Yankton Post 12 baseball. A half cut there goes off the bat of Villanueva. 2-2 count to him from Lighty. 1 down already in the inning. And Lighty Can't find the spot on that one. Full count now to Villanueva. Tough take from him on that pitch. Lighty goes through his motion. Villanueva slaps it into center field for a base knock. So a one-out single for Liam Villanueva. Yankton's got a runner on in the bottom of the 7th. Villanueva after that single. Post 320 taking their time, getting settled back in. They got a lot of wiggle room, but they want to get out of here relatively unscathed as they lead 9-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Tate Bestie now at the plate. Lighty. Inside to Bestie there for ball 1. Lighty checking the runner at first. Villanueva not getting too big of a lead. Yankton tends to be aggressive on the base paths, but I feel like that's kind of out the window right now. You need to make sure you have runners on base at all. Trailing 9-0. There's the first strike of the at-bat from Lighty. Make it a 1-1 count now. Lighty set for the 1-1 home. Now he'll rock and fire. Misses the zone on that one for a ball to Bestie. Lighty coming set again. Gets the signal he likes from his catcher, Witt. Another pitch inside for a ball. 3-1 count now to Bestie. Risk of putting another runner on here in the bottom of the 7th. And another pitch inside. Bestie has to twirl out of the way of that one. And now 2 runners on. Two on, 1 down, bottom of the 7th. Yankton trails 9-0 here. This is their last chance to make some magic happen. Carter Boomsma now stepping up to the plate.
Fielder number 1, Carter Boomsma.
It looks like there's going to be some motion over in the Rapid City bullpen. As Boomsma, diving effort at shortstop, flip over to second in time. Double play for post 320, and that does it. A 9-0 victory, and who else? Noah Wald making the final impressive play for the Stars of post 320 out of Rapid City.
Seventh inning, no runs, 1 hit.
And Yankton gets shut out by post 320. Post 12 season is not over. They can battle back. They did it last year, losing day 1 and then battling back and making it all the way to championship Saturday.
No runs, 3 hits.
We'll see if they can do it again.
And 5 runners.
It's going to be a long road back. Post 320. A statement victory here in the opening day. 9-0. 13 hits for post 320. They scored in every inning but the second. It was an impressive performance. Yankton will play 10 a.m. tomorrow morning local time, so 11 a.m. back home in Yankton. They will face Harrisburg, and it will be an elimination game between post 12 and post 45. 2 teams that met on championship Saturday last year. Funny enough. We're going to go to a break, come back in 3 minutes, and have your post-game report, courtesy of Mason Schramm and the Move Group. You buying or selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. That's coming up in 3 minutes here on KYNT, KYN TV.
Feeling drained isn't always about sleep or motivation. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. When your body is stiff, tense, or moving poorly, everyday tasks can take more effort than they should. When spinal joints aren't moving well, other areas often compensate. Regular chiropractic care helps improve mobility and reduce tension patterns that keep your body on high alert. Start feeling better with a call to First Chiropractic Centers with offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner, inspiring and empowering others to healthier living.
When it comes to Medicare, you deserve local, personal help, not a call center. I'm Jen Great with Missouri River Associates, right here in your community. I'll sit down with you, answer your questions, and help you find the coverage that fits your life. Call 665-6885 to schedule your free consultation. Missouri River Associates, your hometown Medicare resource.
There's a moment in every real estate deal that matters more than the contract. It usually happens at a kitchen table. Maybe it's a young couple realizing they can actually afford their first home. Maybe it's a family deciding it is time to build something new. At the Move Group, that's the moment we work for. Not the commission, not the closing. The moment a person looks up and says, "We can do this." That's the Move Group. People before transactions. Visit themovegroup.com.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
From sprains to fractures, getting the right care quickly makes all the difference. That's why we offer Yankton Medical Clinic orthopedic walk-in care, weekdays from 8 to 5. Walk in and be seen, no appointment needed. It's expert care, faster access, and a team that's part of your community. Because here, you're more than a patient, you're our neighbor. I'm Dr. Benjamin Lancaster, orthopedic surgeon with Yankton Medical Clinic. I'm proud to call Yankton home. We're your orthopedic team, and we're here for you.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. Yankton Falls 9-0 to Rapid City Post 320 here, and the opening day of the Senior Legion Class A State Baseball Tournament. Yankton will have to battle back if they want to make it to Saturday. They've done it before. They did it just last year, but it's going to take work if they want to come back and compete for another state championship opportunity after finishing close as a runner-up last year. We bring in the head coach of Yankton Post 12, Drew Lawrence. After a tough game, Coach, where it really felt like you guys ran into a buzzsaw on both ends. Eschmeyer had his best stuff on the mound, and it felt like Post 320 really saw the ball well today.
Yeah, they had a good game. So it just happens. Like, we just told the guys, like, we're probably not going to see a better pitcher than that unless we see him on Saturday. So, and they hit the ball. So nothing you can do about that.
At the end of the day, you only held to a couple hits, not what you're really used to out there on the mound. What needs to change going into tomorrow, just seeing the ball better?
You know, this is, it's funny to say this. We're set up pretty well. So we get Harrisburg tomorrow with Rakin. I think that game's going to go in our favor. And then we get forget this game and move on to the next one.
And you mentioned being able to get Sam Goki back pretty quickly. You did manage your arms really well today. I think Goki threw 45 pitches and everybody else was 30 or less. Yep. So you were still able to manage those arms. How important is that when you have to make a run like this?
Well, you know, when the game unfolded that way, and so then, you know, we had to do a little bit of extra thought process and extra thinking, but it sets us up well for the next 2 days. So if it sets us up the way we want. Now, that's not how baseball always works out. But, you know, we had that conversation last year after we lost to Harrisburg in the first round with the team. Kind of mapped it out for them on how we thought it was going to go, who's going to pitch. Just did that now with the players. So we're set up the way that we can after this. So now we just got to go out and play baseball.
I know obviously you said Reichen's going to get the start tomorrow. Beck Reichen on the mound. Who else will be available for you guys in terms of arms off the top of your head?
Well, everyone's available. So, I mean, Boston's available tomorrow if we need to go to him, and he's been our relief guy. Bestie will be available. The only one that's not is Goki, and he's going to be available on day 3. So, honestly, it's everybody but Samuel, and we're going to go and hopefully get that game.
A tough way to start things off, but you can battle back. You've done it before. You'll need to do it again, Coach. Good luck tomorrow morning against Harrisburg. We'll be right here with you. 10 a.m. local time, 11 a.m. back in Yankton if you're listening right now on KYNT.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow.
It's Head Coach Drew Lawrence. Head Coach Drew Lawrence at Yankton Post 12. I muted my microphone. Wrong one. Here for KYNT and KYNTV. That's your post-game coach interview courtesy of Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let's just run through your post-game here, rapid fire, as I got to clear out, make room for the next broadcast here for Watertown against Post 22 out of Rapid City. We'll start with your stat recap courtesy of Mayor Signs. It's time to review the look of your business's signage. Let Mayor Signs help. Yankton held to just 3 hits as a team, 1 each from Beck Reichen, Liam Villanueva, and Carter Boomsma. 2 walks drawn as well, 1 for Easton Fieser, 1 for Tate Bestie. Beck Reichen did get a stolen base in this one. Carter Boomsma had the lone extra base hit. 4 different pitchers threw, and you heard from head coach Drew Lawrence, only one of them threw more than 30 pitches, so they're all available tomorrow if needed. Sam Goki got the start through 45 pitches over 3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, no strikeouts and 1 walk. Coming in after him was Boston Frick, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no strikeouts, no walks. That was over 1 1/3 innings pitched. Bestie followed him, 1 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned. And then Caden Hunoff, final inning in the 3rd, gave up 4 hits, but only 1 run. It was earned. As for Post 320, Noah Wald was their star of the show, finished the day 4 for 4 with 3 runs scored. Hassett, also very impressive. That's Ben Hassett near the bottom of the order. The 6-hitter went 3 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. Eschmeyer was the man on the mound today. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 6 strikeouts, no runs, only gave up 1 walk through 79 pitches. He would be available if Post 320 makes it to Saturday. And after an impressive win here today, that looks like it could be on the cards for Post 320. You can't count out anybody here in the Class A Senior Legion State Tournament. Players of the game, we'll start on your offensive side of things, courtesy of Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. That one will go to Carter Boomsma. Came in, got that pinch hit double later in the later innings. Looked like it could have started something for Yankton. Ended up not working out that way, but he finishes the day 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Defensive player of the game, courtesy of Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Easton Fieser was called into action multiple times out in right field tonight, so we'll not give him the nod for that today, as he was doing a good job out in right field. Your hustler of the game from H&H Roofing, a stolen base for Beck Reichen, and a leadoff single that got this game rolling for him. Schedule preview from Parker Hannafin of Yankton. Look ahead to a brighter future at Parker of Yankton. They're engineering your success. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. local time, so 11 a.m. back home in Yankton. We'll have pregame 9:30 a.m. Mountain, 10:30 a.m. Central on KYNT and streaming live on KYN-TV. Big thank you to all of our sponsors and, of course, you, the listener, for making this broadcast possible. We're back tomorrow morning with Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball. Until then, I've been Brayden Butler. Stay safe. Be good people. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. We'll talk at you later.